Welcome to the October 2nd, 2017 Advance Report from McGowanGroup Asset Management clients. We're going to focus on profits and tax reform. Setting the stage for tax reform and its implications for the financial markets, we have the operating earnings of the S&P 500 companies. This is one of the most amazing 18-month increases that I've seen in my career in corporate profits. Fully through the most recent quarter, a 32% gain in after-tax corporate profits in just 18 months. That is almost unprecedented. Now, if you take tax reform, you're going to lower the corporate bracket from 35% to a more competitive 20% to keep corporations in the United States and keep jobs in the United States. Well, that reduction would actually increase these numbers by an additional 23% after-tax corporate profits, putting the S&P 500 earnings at an annualized 120, 125. That would spike to about 150 if the tax reform goes through as promised. But you can also see that the current rally has real earnings growth behind it that's almost unprecedented. Two companies, North Texas companies, making 52-week highs in, well, almost all-time highs, but certainly 52-week highs. But there's a lesson built in here. This is the 20-year chart on Texas Instruments. You can see the tech wreck. The stock reached almost $100 a share, fell to about 20, and it's been a long road for investors who had to do all of that time to simply approach a new high, about $90 today. You can see the high, $99.78. Well, two lessons in there. One is, if you've got a huge gain, you start to take profits along the way, a little at a time. For those of you that work for TI and other companies with shares and with options, a harvesting strategy, a very important part, as you can see from this chart. D.R. Horton, America's home builder, based in Fort Worth, congratulations. The previous high in 05 was almost $43 a share. This week approaching 40. So D.R. Horton's poised to make an all-time high. Notice here though, it was a long 12 years. If you're in the wrong company or the wrong industry, or if you've overpaid for something, the lesson is be careful on valuations, especially while the market's making new highs. Congratulations, your home in Dallas is up, right, year over year. About 7 1/3%. That's a nice increase. $300,000 benchmark house would now be approaching the 320 level. Record equity. It's an 11-year high in equity. But does Dallas have more to go? If you look at the last 3 years, which is not on this chart, but the last 3 years, the nation was a 16% gain. Dallas, North Texas, a whopping 26%, outperforming the nation by 10% in the last 3 years. That's a lot of equity we've built here in North Texas. How much further could it go? Look at this. The national 20-city index goes all the way back to 2000. 202% appreciation during that time period, or it's 202% of where it started. So 102% appreciation. Dallas, only 79% appreciation, just to catch up with the nationwide average over that 15 years. Dallas has another 10 to 12% to go just to reach the average appreciation experienced around the nation. Good news for North Texas. Thank you for tuning in to the Advance Report. Be sure to look at the long play program this weekend. We go more in depth on that tax reform and the other subjects that you saw here. I'm Spencer McGowan, President, McGowanGroup Asset Management.